Good morning, everybody. Hello, tribe. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, goodness. I don't even know how this live is going to go, but I just have it on my spirit to share what has happened with me. So I'm not the only one that's going through this elevated state of awareness, and where my dreams are getting more and more intense. I know I'm not the only one. Last night, you could tell I'm doing this first thing in the morning because my voice is really, really morning breath, or morning voice. I'm kind of deep. But what I'm going to talk about is kind of deep for me. I had a very, very intense dream last night. This isn't the only dream that's been happening that's been very intense, but I just wanted to kind of go into it a little bit. I've been kind of connecting with my spirit guides and angels before I go to sleep, intending to have a restful night's sleep. And I've been asking for good dreams. And then I say at the end, if I cannot have pleasant dreams, help me to understand what it is state. And for the most part, my dreams have been, still kind of weird and intense, but more pleasant. But last night, I had a very, very intense kind of dream that was not pleasant at all. So I try to get into it as quick as possible. So I was dreaming. Let me get this. My wife. So hopefully that's better. So I was dreaming that my spirit was aware of what was going on. So it's like I was there observing, but I was also there participating in this dream. So as I get into it, okay. So there was this classroom, and a teacher who was, I don't know, she had like a really light energy. But there were these two kids. Let me get to it. There were these two kids in the class. And I will say this at the beginning. One was a boy, one was a girl. And the boy was the bully, and he had a bit of a darkness about him. And the girl was kind of troubled and burdened, or whatever you want to say. But he was bullying her and threatening to beat her up. And I didn't like it, but he could not touch her as long as I was in the room, as long as there were those there that loved her. And to get to the point, there were... I kept saying, I'm going to beat her up as soon as the bell rings. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to beat her up. And she had friends that were standing up for her as well. And they wouldn't let him touch her. But he was having side conversations with these friends. And then all of a sudden, they started writing letters or having counseling sessions with the teacher, telling her, I don't think I'm going to be here next week because... so-and-so, the bully, was saying that he didn't want them there so that he could do what he needed to do to the girl. And they had just been overcome by his words, overcome by his conversation, and just become complacent. That's key. And so then I was getting upset that the girl would not be protected because her friends were giving up on her. I was like, I won't give up on her. The teacher said she wouldn't give up on her because she said, in my classroom, this cannot happen. And so now she's the teacher writes a letter to the, or tries to contact the principal and something. I don't even know. Dreams are weird. She tries to contact the principal and let him know what's going on. And she finally gets a response from the principal. But as the response is coming through, the kids are lining up to be dismissed. It's Friday, and they're ready to go. Remember, sorry, this connection is messing up. But remember, the boy is saying that he's going to beat her up as soon as the bell rings. And so then, as the message comes through from the principal, he says that he cannot do anything about the threats to this girl until something happens, even though there was support from the other kids, sending their letters saying that he was threatening them and they're not going to be there next week to protect the girl. And I was so upset. And as I got upset, the bell rang and the kids left the room. And I was so upset talking to the teacher. This is not right. There's evidence that this is going to happen. And I was so upset and so mad and just getting more and more increasingly upset at the situation. And as I was getting mad, I realized, I should be out there in the hallway with these kids because the bell has rung. And that's when the bully said he was going to get the girl. And I stayed there getting more and more mad at the situation, more and more upset. A friend of mine's coming to see me. Hey, baby. Hi. Hey. Sorry, I don't want to get too long on this, but the bully got to the girl, long story short. And as I raced into the hallway, I realized the girl had been hurt and she was laying on the ground, and there were kids all around her, and she was like kind of borderline unconscious. And I was so mad at the situation. I was like, there was so much evidence that this was getting ready to happen. So much evidence. Why couldn't she be protected? Why would people give up on her? Everybody knew this was going to happen. And then I asked, where is the boy? And this is, I forgot to say at the beginning, the boy was like consumed with darkness. And they said the boy had been trapped in the next room, well, like the bathroom, that's what they said. But the bathroom had like a window, like in a school setting, you know how you could see through some doors with the window. It was like a little brick of window there. And so I could see the boy looking out. He was just sitting there looking angry and upset. And I saw the girl on the ground, and it was like, I told you I was there, but I wasn't there. I was observing, but I wasn't. And then all of a sudden I was there. And I was like this janitor that got upset. And he was like hitting the window saying, you couldn't have done this if I had been there. If I had been there, you would not have been able to touch that girl. And this and that. And I felt the anger. I felt the rage in me boiling up. And I started hitting the window. And I heard a voice say, don't crack it. Don't crack the window. Calm down. But I could not stop because I was so mad at the situation that the window finally cracked. And as I was getting upset, I saw the boy crack a smile on his face, just like smiling at me. And that made me even more upset that he was happy at my anger and happy at my disturbance. And as soon as the window cracked enough, I felt a fear come over me, because then I realized now I'm right in front of the window. The boy's smiling at me. He's going to get me. And as I had that awareness, he peeled back the window and reached his hand through. And that's when I woke up. I realized in the dream, I'm leaving out parts, but I realized in the dream that I let the anger take over. And that's how life goes, you know. Sometimes you see some things that are just unfair, but you realize you are that light. As long as you're there, the darkness or whatever, the adversarial spirit or whatever, I hope this is making sense, can't take over. And I let it take over, and I felt it come over me. I let that energy of disturbance and darkness enter me, and when it did, it had a chance to really get to me. And that's how I was now the target. We have to, I'm going to say I have to, and I hope this touches somebody. I hope this is making sense. We have to stay above that energy of division. We have to stay above that energy of rage. We have to stay above the energy of hate and divisiveness. I woke up upset because I was like, why would I have a dream like that? That was so disturbing. I asked for pleasant dreams. I asked my angels and guides to give me dreams that I really would enjoy. But I also remember saying, and if I cannot have pleasant dreams, help me to understand them. So I was like, well, give me some understanding on this. And that was the understanding that came from it. We have to rise above. We cannot meet hate with hate. We cannot meet rage with rage and expect it to be subdued and meet us where we are, which is love and light, right? I don't know. I hope this is making sense. I really didn't want to even come on here, but as soon as I got that clarity, I was guided. Sorry, my neighbor is leaving. As soon as I got that clarity, sorry, the sun's not in my face anymore. As soon as I got that clarity, I was guided to share. I was told, get on Facebook and share this. Because I'm going to tell you something, I'm not the only one having these clarifying dreams. I'm not the only one understanding who and what I am. We cannot be overcome by any darkness, because at the end of the day, we are that light that the darkness is seeking. And here's why: because it wants to be loved as well. And if we can show nothing but love, then we can overcome anything that is adversarial. That's how world peace is achieved. That's how well, first of all, that's how we remain peaceful. And you really can't change the world until you change yourself, right? So I'm committed to changing my reaction to life. If I see something that I don't like, I'm not going to meet that energy with the energy that I'm not enjoying experiencing. I hope this is making sense. I really hope this is making sense. And if you're just joining, I see there's a couple of people here watching. Please watch it from the beginning, because I'm sharing from my heart a dream that I experienced. I know I'm not the only one. That's right. That's right, Triana. That's right. It is his. And I believe my friend agrees. He's coming back to say hi. I don't know if you understand how much cats are in tune with the spirit realm. When your energy is clear, you get a lot of animals starting to react to your energy. And I'm getting one right now. So, yeah. I'm committed to this walking in my truth. I'm committed to this way of being. I said I will shine so that others can shine. There's my friend. I said I will shine so others can shine, and I'm gonna continue. So I hope this wasn't too weird. Hope this wasn't too rambling. But yeah. We cannot meet darkness where darkness is. We can only be the light and have it meet us, demand it. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hope this was revelatory. All right, bye for now.